This video is for a pair of websites that launched today, the Jacobs-Broel asset management websites, made up of two sites, the primary asset management site and a value fund site. Both sites look the same. Here's the primary asset management, and this site here is the value fund. Both are powered by WordPress, which makes them easy to update. At the bottom of every page right now it says log out. If we weren't logged in to the WordPress dashboard, which I am right now, this would simply say log in. So it's easy to get to the WordPress dashboard. So when you log in, whether it be on the value fund or the asset management site, it looks the same and they're managed the same. Here on the dashboard, it gives you kind of a snapshot of the statistics. Since the site's just open today, there's not a lot to see, but you can get into more detailed statistics by going over here to what's called Jetpack. By the way, all the navigation inside the dashboard is here on the left. As you can see, there's more information here about the website traffic. This section here called posts, we're currently not using on this site. It's designed for the blog part of the website, which may be a future option. And if that happens, all the blog posts will be put in this section. The next section is pages. Clicking all pages lists all the pages on the site. Same is true over here on the value fund site. Value fund site has a fewer pages. Editing these is pretty easy. First, you need to find the page you want to edit. What you see here is the page titles, which in some cases doesn't match up what you might see over here on the navigation. Navigation titles are a little smaller. So if I click offerings, I'm taken to the investment offerings page. As you can see here, investment offerings. So to edit this page, I would go to the investment offerings and I could click the title or click edit. And it takes us to the editing page, which has an editor that's really not much different than Microsoft Word. You can adjust how much is shown of the editor. It has your basic toolbar with bold, italics, underline, linking. If you need to link to other websites or pages, can be done here, very similar to how you would in Microsoft Word. Over on the right here is a featured image widget. This probably won't change, but if it does need to be changed, you'll see on all the pages, this is kind of the header graphic, and that's the featured image. And as we go page to page, the images are different, and this is where they're managed on the website. Also on a website, it's kind of made up of widgets besides the main content section. For example, here we have a disclaimer. This is actually a separate widget, as is this lower navigation. And they're widgets because they show up on all the pages. So if we go, I just clicked Portfolio Managers. And as the page loads here, you can see that the disclaimer and the lower navigation is still there. So I called them widgets, and that's why they're filed under the widget content. So for example, if this disclaimer needs to be updated, we click edit, and it's easy to update that disclaimer. You'll see this is a hyperlink. This goes to another page. That's why it's linked. Under media over here, this is where the media, such as images, That's where they're all going to be stored. You really don't need to be in here, but just so you know, that's what's in the media library. We also have form software that's been installed, but we're not using that. So if we ever want to put a form on the site, that's ready to go. Comment section. Again, we're not using this. This is part of a blog. Usually when you do a blog post, visitors may comment. Those comments would be here, and you could manage them, edit them, delete them, approve them, and whatnot in this section. An important part of the site is what's called the menus, and that's located here under Appearance. And this is important if you're going to be changing things on the site. Adding pages, subtracting pages, needing to change the order of the pages. And everything's done kind of with a drag and drop. So all these pages, Home, Philosophy, Value Fund, Portfolio, Managers, you can see those, that's the primary navigation we have here. If we didn't like the order, we simply click and drag however we want. And they're not actually moved until we hit Save Menu. The quick links, and by the way, this warning is making sure I realize I did not save after making changes, and I do not want to change, so I'll hit Leave. Now I'm loading the quick links menu. That's our orange buttons here on the side. You can see these are pages: Invest, Prospectus, Contact Us, the Asset Management link. But this one here is called Custom. And what that is, this is actually a link to another website. That can be done right here. So we can add links to other websites within our navigation. Again, you can drag and drop. I'm clicking Mobile Menu. This is an important menu because this is the menu that's used on the mobile theme when a visitor comes with their iPhone, Android phone, Windows phone, BlackBerry. The site's going to look different on that phone. It's going to be more touch friendly. And so we have a separate menu for that because there's only one menu instead of two menus like the main site has. The main menu and the quick links. Again, these can be dragged around as needed. In fact, just to show you how easy it is, so we hit View All right here. This shows you all the pages that exist on the website. And you click the one you want, you click Add to Menu, and then that's added right here, and again you can drag and drop. Remember, you hit Save and it'll be saved. We're not going to save, so I'll move on. Profile is just for changing your password for logging in. The file base here, these are all the files, PDFs, those type of things that we have here. We've got a couple categories, so when you upload them, you can put them under Literature or Invest. You can see these are the file names. Something to keep in mind when you're working with files on a website server, spaces are not a good thing. So you'll notice all these file names, they have dashes kind of where spaces might be. So if you keep it simple, you can use numbers, letters, dashes, and underscores in your file names, and also only one period. So you want the file name, dot, and then the extension PDF, DOC for doc, whatever it is. PDF is a more friendly format than using a Word file, so I recommend using PDFs and making sure you name them in an internet-friendly format so they work well on servers. If you want to add a new one, it's simple. You click Add New, it drops you down here on the page, and you just click Browse, and you can browse to your computer, find the image you're looking for, give it a title, and give it a category. That's all the information that's really needed. Click Add File, and the file will be uploaded and added appropriately. I believe under Invest is where we'll see these files. And here they are. These applications are PDFs that the visitor can download. So that's pretty much the back end on how the site works. It's pretty easy to use. Again, it's the same for both websites. And I think that does it. And we have the widget content over here also. There's one thing I just remembered. Team. It's the same over here on Portfolio Managers. So notice here, when I click More to view the complete profile, we have a pop-up window, and that's where the data pops up for each person. So the way that's managed is under Pages. So here's our investment team. Here's our investment team page. And now under those, with the dashes, are the profiles. So we can see them here. And this is where you would edit them. In fact, you know they're a pop-up because we have a layout, and the pop-up layout has been assigned. It's just like this page here. It's called Offsite because it has a different layout. You can see all these pages have kind of the same look. They have a header image, navigation, content, left quick links navigation, footer. But this page, the value fund page, looks completely different. It's kind of a warning message letting the visitor know they're going to a different website. So that's what the offsite means for the layouts. We essentially have 3 page layouts for this website. And basically it is as simple as that. I can't think of anything else that you might need to know. I guess I'll go on this page just to show you a little bit. Maybe hyperlinking. For example, if you want to hyperlink that, you highlight what you want to hyperlink, you click this link button, and you put in the URL that you want to go to. If it's just to another page on the website, you click right down here and you find the page you're looking for. Maybe it's the home page. You hit add link. Now that's going to link right back to the home page. We won't save. And that should do it for this quick walk through. It's a fairly simple site, but it has a lot of information, easy to manage.